talk as long as I don't emulate what's in the cartoons that I watch. For I don't differ much from any other. I speak a coherent language and I learn just like any other. And just because my choice to nuzzle with my muzzle may puzzle those who don't understand the concept doesn't make me an example of what not to be. Because my lifestyle shouldn't hinder my possibilities. It's one thing to be gay, but a gay furry to society, well, what's there left to say? Yet I don't see myself having sex with a stray cat on the street. I just look to network in a network with a net worth of people to meet. You see, what I've learned about the furry fandom is that there's nothing like the people who are in the furry fandom. Sure, we have our flaws and insecurities. Believe me, if I get another huggles or snuggles at the beginning or end of a sentence, I might go crazy. And we know a thing or two about drama. But can you blame us for being so defensive when our identities are constantly in question? Can you blame us for being so affectionate when others push us aside? When we're forced behind locked closets labeled furry because some people just can't handle the keys to open the door? When my persona is made to look like this eerie shadow of demise because of its imposition to social normativity. No, I wasn't normal to begin with. I barked when I was born, howled when I grew up. I kicked and clawed with paws that were only grasping for a little security. Because I was always told never to be myself, because who I was a little too different. But whoever said that it was wrong to be different? No, I'm not excusing our actions in the slightest, but anyone in this world is just as capable of making mistakes as we are. We're just scapegoats, coming down broken roads marked mistakes, and I'll admit that when I stepped in, I was swallowed by the shadows, spit out with a few bruises to count, and felt a little too many times for comfort. But I've also embraced hearts of gold, faces unforgettable for all the right reasons, arms that held on to me and held tight, kept me warm in the coldest days, arms that felt like a haven, because they told me it's okay to be yourself, because I understand defeat, I understand darkness, I understand not wanting to get up when you fall from grace, but being broken doesn't mean you have to be alone. That's what I love about the furry fandom. People so willing to pick you up when you fall from grace, because you'll never find acceptance in abundance, much like the fandom creates. It's a social stratum for those who embrace, others who relate interest in a concept beyond what most can assimilate, that we are what we believe in the zonas we create, a frog and a dog, a cat and a bat. We come together as one and hate we combat. You see, to me, what it means to be furry is someone who wakes up in the morning and goes, what am I doing here? Why do I bother? Only to engage in slumber with the answer. I am a furry because I am someone who is uniquely different, yet inherently the same. Someone who isn't afraid to express what is beyond the norm, yet embrace those who express themselves within the norm, and appreciates art and humanity in all its shapes and forms. Someone who recognizes that no matter how many odd looks you get, you are just as important to this world as anyone else is, just as capable, as productive. Being furry means being childish, not childlike, to emphasize the importance of grasping a part of us that is precious, even if it means manifesting it through an alternate persona, because my persona is still me. It's who I choose to be. And that, I believe, is what it means to be furry. Thank you.